What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Welcome back to another NFA video. Now, in this video, we're going to be talking about Harvest Finance. If you're not familiar with Harvest Finance at all, then you haven't seen my other channel. I've talked about Harvest Finance. I've pitched Harvest Finance. We've had gains with Harvest Finance. A lot of people have made money from this position. And I already know that it's probably going to be more positive than it is negative in this video because of what, the fact that I'm invested into it, right? So before we get started in this, make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos, and make sure you check out some of the links down below. The main link to vote on what the next cryptocurrency is, it's over on my Patreon. We do that vote every single day. We upload a new video in here every single weekday. So we have probably 20 to 22 videos every month that we produce. And we're just looking to do more and more for the community by looking at new coins or whatever coins they want to vote on. So anyways, if you guys want to see that vote, again, it's over in Patreon. Today's vote was actually a tie. It was between Farm and KRL, between Krill Coin and Farm Coin. And I decided to break the tiebreaker because that's how that goes. If we end up having a tie, I'm the one that selects it. So I could either select Crow or I could select Farm. I like talking about both of those. I hold both of those as investments. So either way, I think they're both important and they're both going to give a lot of people gains in the future. But today we're talking about Farm Coin. So Farm. What's going on with it? Currently, it's at 35 cents. $35.94. It's up about 10% on the day, almost 11%. You could see $2.8 million worth of volume that has flown through it in the last 24 hours, up 115%. The market cap is at 24.15 million. And you're also seeing the circulating supply. It's at 99%. Previously, when I looked at this, it was at 97%. So seeing the extra coins that are adding on there, yes, I hate dilution, but it's a very small bit of dilution to kind of make up for the fact that you're not going to see now any more tokens that are added to the overall supply because you have, 280, you have 99% that's there. You can still have that 1%. Sorry for the coughing. You can still have that 1% that's added to the supply, but it's a very small amount. And if you look at the total circulating supply, this is one thing that drew me to this project. It has less than 1 million coins. It's 681,000 coins. That is nothing. That means that the market cap, even at $35, is only 24.1 or almost 24.2 $1 million market cap. Now, this can go a lot higher of a market cap, has been a lot higher. We've seen this up in the 300, 400 range, and multiple times we've seen this go up to about 200, down to about 80, up to 280, down to where it is now. So it has the fluctuation and the movements that you can gain a lot of, these gains, a lot of this money, this extra income there. But it is short term. So what's going to happen in the long term? I think it will have long-term value with people that are staking it, gaining an APY and all of this other stuff and staking with it. I think it can have a long-term factor to it, but right now it has like 2 or 3 days of typical hold time. So people aren't holding it for a long period of time. I'm probably an outlier. I'm holding it and continue to double down and add to it. I've collected already about $7 to 9. I can't remember exactly how much it is. $7,000 to $9,000 in gains off of this, and now I'm holding a little bit around 100 coins and looking for a little bit more. Yes, looking for short-term gains, but then also looking for the ultimate long-term gains with the last like 30 coins that I have. So 70 coins are probably going to be for short-term, 30 coins are going to be for more long-term movement there. So currently, again, it's around $35.94 at the time of recording this video. And you could see if we scroll down here and we look at all history, we're going to see how this has fluctuated, right? It has been in the beginning up to $634. I kind of, throw that out the window. I don't even think about that. But seeing this and how many times it did reach 100, seeing it at $300 right here, $390. You're seeing it at, or $290. You're seeing this at about $400 multiple times, double top, came all the way back down to 60, increase to $200, decrease, increase up to, 200 plus dollars. Now, what's crazy is this was actually a little bit more because it increased to $280, at which I took profit at $275. So the fact that it's showing in here, it must be a different way of looking at it, a different time period that it's setting off of, and going for each time period you're seeing, because it was a quick movement, right? It happened within like 2 hours. So that's probably why you're only seeing it to a certain point. But it has decreased, got all the way down to about 27. I believe that was the lowest point. Let's go ahead and check what the lowest point in the last year was. 26.34. I did invest at $27, so I put more in there, and that obviously doubled from going from 27 all the way up to $60 at one point in the last month or so. Now it has come back down to 35, at which I'm looking at probably making another move into, but I'm not 100% certain. I do have 100, which is what I wanted to hold. So we'll just leave it there, and we'll make that decision later. And if I do decide to buy into it again, I'll let you guys know on Patreon if I am buying into it. But Harvest Finance, from just a investor standpoint, without looking into any use cases and looking into the detail here, you can understand it has a lot of potential for growth, especially in a bull run. So I can't wait until we see that bull run to see how this moves, how I can collect, a decent amount of profit, not a hell of a lot amount of profit from it. But let's go into just a little bit about a farm coin. So let's go into the website and understand the tokenomics here. Just a little bit about it. In order to provide incentives to yields of farmers using the Harvest platform, the farm token was released when Harvest Finance launched in September 1st, 2020. The token was a bootstrap launch without any pre-mining venture capitalists or investor funds, with zero circulating supply at launch. So basically they added all the supply as time went on. Let's scroll. A key innovation of a farm token is that the entitles holders to a performance fee, currently 30% ETH and 8% on Binance Smart Chain and Polygon, taken from Harvest's yield farming strategy. While each strategy may farm different assets, the performance fee is used to buy farm on the open market, which is then distributed to those who stake farm in the profit sharing pool. The price of farm is subject to consistent buy pressure. As a result, moreover, when staking, your farm tokens automatically compounded upon every interaction with the profit sharing pool. Directly speaking, the value of farm comes from the profits generated in various deployed strategy. Weekly minting. Newly minted tokens are released weekly and distributed as follows. 70% of farm tokens will be distributed to the capital. So this is all from the tokens that were released out there. So if we look at the total supply, in 5 weeks, farm holders voted overwhelmingly to cap the maximum supply to 690,000 tokens by reducing the emissions of the tokens by 4.45% every week until week 208, August 27th, 2024, which is exactly 4 years from launch. As a result, token emissions are currently set to the following on this curve. So this is big to be able to see that there is a maximum supply. Obviously, this is something that really brought me to it, to see that we're not going to see much dilution with the overall thing. And a lot of other positions, you will see a ton of dilution. So that's where something, that I obviously focused on when it comes to a cryptocurrency here. One more thing that I wanted to look at. So let me see. Farmcoin launch hard-coded maximum supply of 5 million tokens, which would be minted across 4 years. But in this initial period, it is noted that the emissions was higher and needed for growth of the project. As a result, the total of 14,850 farm tokens were burned to decrease the total circulating supply. Governance. The farm token is also used to determine voting power in harvest governance proposals. The snapshot governance page can be found here. Unlike many DAO organizations, the day-to-day running of harvest is handled by harvest devs. The farm token does not give holders a vote on incentive distribution, strategy, deployment, slash updates, addition, removal of vaults, etc. Instead, it's used for higher order strategic decisions, can't see or read, such as proposal to restructure the emission schedule and the decision to issue grain as reparations after the October 2020 exploit. So anyways, as we look into something like farm as an investment standpoint, right now, I wouldn't really say like the long-term aspect is here because of the holders and how little the holders hold for. But overall with the position, just understanding the max supply, the cap that it does have, that brings in so much opportunity to know that this can only go this can go so much further, and not by a form of having to decrease that supply or anything, because the supply is already insanely low right now. So I'm still very bullish on farm, short-term and long-term, more short-term than long-term, but we will gather that vision as more of a bull market comes. But that's my video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. I was kind of thrown off with the fact that they don't have a full breakdown on here. Typically they have a full breakdown, not just of the price, but just understanding farm coin and going through different sections to where you don't have to go through the entire white paper really. But anyways, like I said, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.